This week on Exploring with Nobodies, we visit a former lodge near Kingsbury. We then stumble onto an ex-councillor's farmhouse with important documents left behind. And we also discover electricity for the first time in an abandoned mansion we've visited plenty of times already.
Can't believe we didn't have this the first time we're coming here.
And there's also footage from that pesky piss-soaked bunker that we went to on Burns' birthday.
Done what?
It's shattered here.
Is it a jacket?
So if you want to see a bunch of cabbages exploring what England used to have to offer, then sit back, hit subscribe and get ready to see a load of crusty old buildings. The first location of the day led us to a small, apparently luxurious, privately owned award-winning lodge, according to bedandbreakfast.co.uk, known in the area as the Water Park Lodge B&B. The B&B, when in business, was a 3-star lodge surrounded with beautiful gardens and outdoor features.
Well, that's handy.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, that's not so handy. Don't bloody... The easiest way of getting in, and we still end up killing ourselves.
The lodge itself cost £40 per night per person for an ensuite room, and also had a breakfast dining area, seating areas inside and out, plus a reception equipped with an honesty bar. Unfortunately, there isn't much information on the web other than the owner was at one point called Gina, and using a Wayback Machine on the internet, we can see the website was last updated in December 2014, and after that was never renewed. The last online reviews for the lodge were in 2011.
Right, today we're all at Kingsbury at some hotel, well, we think it's a hotel. It's also a big looking house. It's got horse stables. Check out the horse stables. Got a Lewis. There's Lewis. So we're having a little walk around here, see what else we can get into this little part 3 video. Burns has just said he's found something, so we'll see what he's found. What have you found at this Kingsbury hotel horse stable thing?
A seance. Someone's had a seance, haven't they, about ostriches by the look of it.
Are you sure it's been about ostriches?
Well, there's a bloody picture of an ostrich. And
Yeah,
there's another
but...
picture of an ostrich. So
And
how many pictures?
another picture of an ostrich. And children with ostriches. And
Maybe-
It's an ostrich seance.
Or maybe they just liked ostriches. Like
No,
maybe,
it's a seance.
maybe it's one of them
Edward, he loved it. He loved the sounds of it.
Maybe it's some crazy woman. It's done it to her ex-boyfriend who was an ostrich farmer.
You haven't had breakfast yet, have you?
Oh, Lewis has got the tin peaches.
We've got breakfast fruits here.
Tin peaches.
Do you like some breakfast?
Have we got no torches?
All windows boarded.
Oh, well, can't that one up.
A little update I found while researching is that the main building was converted into its current B&B format in 1998 and opened shortly after.
The door? That's an old school door if I've ever seen one. You like a bit of that, do you, Corey?
Yeah, it's a nice door.
What was this place then? Hotel? Just big house?
I just
I thought you said it was a
I
hotel.
think it was kind of something like that.
I always thought it was just a massive house.
Some booking websites also refer to it as the Golf Water Park Lodge, probably due to its proximity to the Belfry Golf Course. Unfortunately, we could only get into half of the building on this visit, so we didn't get to see the full scope of the building itself.
Shout out to Motionless Molly. Oh, there's a couple left though. Yeah.
Definitely a hotel, guys. All
Yeah, I
the
was
rooms
thinking that. And they've all,
walking around bathroom.
all got the bathroom.
Just 2 floors.
You just go through the floor a bit, Lewis. So this is one side, and then we've got to find a way into the other side. kitchen cabinets that are nicer than in my house. Yeah, just left here. Rotting. Have you guys been out through here?
Yeah, that's why
Another bathroom, and I imagine, yeah, another bedroom.
Fancy shutting the door, guys?
Let me put this handle on. Alright, let me.
This week it's an even smaller room.
We're not getting trapped.
Very good, is it?
No clickbait this week. Little shed. What's that? Another cabin. You found another cabin? Oh, that one's rancid. Caravan party! Caravan party! Are you rocking the caravan?
Trying to get me to go through the floor.
It's a spongy floor, isn't it?
Go for it.
Fancy spending the night here?
The place is called Water Park Lodge. So it was definitely a B&B hotel lodge sort of thing. Trying to find a way into the other side of it. Managed to get into the garage. Never much to see in the garage. Apart from that.
The next explorer on the cards was a small holding known as Holly's Farm, which was actually owned by a former councillor and businessman, Mr. Eric William Watts. The farmhouse was Grade 2 listed in 1989, and apart from one photo taken in 2002 for the Heritage Grade list, there isn't a lot of information about the property itself. He had buildings everywhere, didn't he? We found out that Eric Watts was born in 1906 in Daventry and started the company E.W. Watts Limited, which was incorporated on the 20th of October 1934. It was a private limited company that produced cereals, crops and oilseeds.
No beers.
It seems that the company was mainly ran by family members and is still active today. Eric resigned in 2001 and it seems like his sons or grandsons now run the business.
Where's the beast gone? Where's Malvin? Put him on last year.
Keep bullying Lewis. You mints and things. Join us this week on the Red State channel and you can watch Corey mints. That'll do it. Explain to the viewers where we are.
We're in a farmhouse. That's all I know.
We've got some history photos. I don't even have to add them in.
Memory lane. Chairs, everyone. Memory lane chairs.
You know what song's about? It's come on like I went the fire. Yeah, that car was also here, was it?
Yeah, that's in the garage. That is.
Yeah.
Haven't found that much yet.
Yeah, Mrs. Watts.
Well, that's put that job out.
Yeah, you thought there was going to be loads of memories, didn't you?
Mrs. Watts lived here.
Yeah.
According to Lewis, we are on Mrs. Watts's farm. Very abandoned. Corey, do you know anything about this place?
Yeah, this definitely is Mrs. Watts.
There you go.
There's a dead body in the freezer. What?
Burn says there's a dead body in the freezer, but we're not exploring what
better
it is,
not
so
be.
there probably isn't.
Yeah,
She's not there though, is she?
well, she maybe would have been. But Chaz has been here with his flowers.
Yeah.
Fake flowers.
Eric started another company known as E.W. Watts Haulage, which was incorporated on the 23rd of March 1946. It's likely that Eric served in World War II in some form due to his age at the time and the fact we found a lot of military photos in the house. This explains the time gap between both companies. Again, this company also seems to have been ran mainly by Watts family members and was a private limited company with share capital.
Been a while since we found a place where there's actually things on the shelves. Bit of graffiti, but it's not burnt out. And, there's no floor in this place, but the floor's not brewing in here, is it? I was just saying how this weren't a bad exploring.
Over here.
Let me show you the room. How did you get in then? You just... Yeah, we're just on nothing, we are. There's no floor.
Oh my god.
There's no floor.
We've got Diana, Princess of Wales funeral. Wow.
Oh, mate, I don't think I could watch that again.
No, a tearjerker last time, wasn't it?
What
about Eric and Bessie's diamond wedding?
Well, that's always a classic hit, that is.
We've got another funeral.
Whoa, the floor is like just going and look at that. There's no floor left.
What are these? Got a jigsaw puzzle.
We got stuff. Lewis is looking at history relics.
Here is the actual manual.
Manual?
Manual.
For the Arga.
Ah. Oh god, the floor.
This is awesome. It's like, there's Maggie! Wow.
Whoa!
Watch out, this floor is not a good floor.
No, I'm going down. I am.
This was the highest area of the Margaret Thatcher, the Downing Street years.
Oh, that is a classic.
Hold on. Careful, come in, suck the floor.
Yeah, me too.
Here's your phone ringing. Oh,
Is that the car phone I hear ringing?
Hello?
This floor has seen better days.
No way.
Still copper.
No fucking way. Look at this room, guys. No way.
Oh god, what's that room gonna be?
Gaz, this
Yeah.
is eerie as fuck.
Eerie.
Look at that.
That's good. That is Burns. We got what we needed.
He's not done.
He'll sit there for a bit longer. He will. Eerie room. What?
There you go. What we got? Go exploring the brick.
All scrap metal has been removed. Well, it has.
Eric unfortunately passed away in Nuneaton on the 17th of April 2004 and the company dissolved in 2007. He is survived by his children and grandchildren who still run his original farming company today.
Oh, look at that, Lewis, keeping the place nice.
Bit of etiquette, that's all we
Yeah.
need.
Oh, what's the book?
I like the hat. This is the office room.
Yeah.
Got all the paperwork and everything.
Yeah, a lot of shares in certain
Oh,
things.
what about the file on Neighbourhood Watch?
What, they had shares and stuff.
Did we
Got
get
a share
the file on
certificate
Neighbourhood
there.
Watch?
Hanson PLC.
Yeah, the Borough Council. North Warwickshire Council.
Bloody maps and plans. Got all sorts in here. What are you guys finding?
His passport.
Oh bloody hell, this is a bigger room, isn't it? You haven't found the guy's passport, have you?
We have, yeah. His fucking passport,
Old
Mr. E.
school.
Watts.
So he was a counsellor then, was he?
Yeah. 1989. Year of the Bluey.
So it turns out this farm was an ex-councillor's farm. Someone Watts Loads of certificates and paperwork around of the guy. So yeah, old ex-councillor's farmhouse.
It's unclear why Eric's home and farmland ended up derelict like this. We can only guess that the family after his death sorted through the important items and then sold the property on, possibly to developers who are waiting to put planning permission in. Or due to it being in close proximity to the HS2 construction, it could have been brought by them more recently.
Yeah, third floor now. Two. Here, turkeys. So Mr. Watts would have sat out his older days after his counselling years. That was his favourite window, I heard, to sit and read the paper. 1968 on the papers.
The Daily Telegraph. That is a massive paper.
First, could you grab my everything? Pretty cool.
That pulley system. Wow. Or line shaft.
Yeah.
Line shaft.
If you look, lads, ventilation shaft here to your RSC post, that's where your air would have came.
Oh, we're going to the ground?
Yeah. Right, little whoa, before we get to that stage, little safety lesson for everyone. See these latches?
Yeah, they're good though. They're
Yeah. Last time I came here, when we put it up, they fell back over when this was shut and we trapped in there. So
That's fine. Let them
steady on the latches.
Let them do whatever they
We'll
want.
just leave that open. It's probably your best bet.
Oh dear me, look at that.
Push the thing forward.
If you watch the very first Red State video, I'm pretty sure it's me getting trapped in this very RSC bunker. So, on someone else's birthday. Hopefully it doesn't happen on Burns' birthday. So, we'll see. Yeah.
What's that going?
Bit of logic, we're going to ram something in
Just like
it.
that.
What, it's saying?
Yeah. That's safe, eh?
Safe as houses. We've sorted the situation. So we ain't getting trapped in another building because we just got trapped in one, as you see. So let's go into an RSC post.
You been in an RSC post before?
Not this one.
Have you?
No, no.
Have you, Burns?
Not today.
Corey?
Not today.
Then Lewis?
I've never been in an RSC post, no.
Starkey has, because he's in one now.
Oh, that good.
It's something new for everyone.
Yeah, we ought to prop it up though, no, seriously, we ought to prop it up. I don't want to trap in there or not.
Well, no, you don't want to prop it up and it fall and break.
Yeah.
We might as well
I mean,
close
it
it.
must be a bit
Now
bent.
that, as long as them things don't come down and hit you, because we will be trapped there.
For those of you unaware what an ROC monitoring post is, well, it's an underground bunker found all over the UK and built by the Royal Observer Corps to report on nuclear blast waves and fallout during the Cold War. Over 1,500 posts were built at a distance of 15 miles apart, with 31 larger posts working as control centres. Nearly half of the posts closed in 1968 during a reorganisation of the ROC. The remainders closed in 1991 when the ROC was stood down.
Log? You can see what it's an observation post, can't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very observational.
Melbourne ROC Post, where we currently are, was opened in 1961 until its first closure in 1968. It was later reopened following the closure of another local post at Wall in 1975 and finally closed its doors in 1991.
Boy, it's pretty massive in here.
I've never said it was big.
Since its last official inspection in 2000, the post has been badly vandalised and nearly all of its contents has been removed. New padlocks were fitted in February 2003 and the post was sold in 2014.
So if this was what it was going to be, living in here,
You'd be happy to get shot.
I'd have just took the nuke.
Yeah.
Well, most of them weren't so.
Everyone got a phone because you can call for pussy.
It's amazing, isn't it? Starts, you know, look.
Shame there's not more stuff in here. Scoot
The
over.
one I went to had proper seating and fucking. It was pretty good actually.
Yeah, some of them are more full than others.
Oh, fuck me, it's full, isn't it?
The realisation we've all had. Yeah. His head got in the wall.
Go on, a couple
Head's
times.
red already. Right, that was the original but.
Yeah.
And I do one here.
Most of it was already there. I changed red there to red steak.
Ah, nice, yeah. We'll cut them motherfuckers out.
This is flooded with what I assume to be piss.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a
piss.
lot of piss in here. Of course there's going to be piss in here.
And it smells a bit shitty as well.
Yeah, there's going to be shit in here as well.
Someone's bound to have defecated there, I think.
Done what?
A shat in here.
Is it a jacket?
Yeah, this is that shit piss water.
This is shit.
I'm only joking. Yeah, that's the toilet room. That's the toilet room.
Here's the toilet. That's the toilet.
Back onto dry land.
Well, they had like a caravan chemical toilet thing.
Oh, splash bang.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look, what's that big catchy elbow? Hang a fucker.
What's your elbow?
Just about.
You get your funny bone, that does.
Oh, it's whacked me head.
You'll enjoy the RSC post.
Yeah.
I'm getting some dogging now.
Who is it? We're in another location for Burns' birthday, in the mansion, which we've also been in before, so check that video out. We've been in there a few times now, but no, just once on video.
It's what it was last time. I managed to turn the water off and do a few bits.
You did turn the water off, didn't you? Burns is mopping. Trying to keep the place tidy. It looks like someone's been living in this one as well. Again, nearly fell over. Really hard to try and talk to the camera yourself. I'm putting a very bright light in your face. But it looks like someone's been living in here. There's loads of fresh food. There's a little bed been made up. Very different from the last time we came here. What's going on? What's going on? Who is it? It's them up there, isn't it?
Oh, fucking shit myself.
What are you doing?
Our last location for the video, although we don't have much information on, is this bungalow and manor house combo in the woods near our local town. It seems to have been abandoned for quite some years. Although we first visited last year when the place was almost mint, but since then has been vandalised quite badly. However, from what we can see on this visit, the gardens have been cleared and some work has been carried out on the site.
Bloody hell. There's hardly anything here. Yeah, you couldn't see the floor for how much stuff was in here. Brilliant. Can't believe we didn't have this the first time we come in here.
Commercial pump for drying stuff. That's the float.
Yeah, get your hoovering in. This is why cunts have been living in, because all the power's still on.
Yeah, you got all the power.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? Got lights.
You turn them for me.
I just clicked them on.
Yeah, that's what I turned them. Watch out now for light switches because a lot of these ain't got fucking rubber wires pulled off.
Oh, you mean the fronts? You mean the fronts, like? We found power. Found some porn as well, have we?
Yes.
Spunky DVDs.
What we got? Carly. Tender young things.
Did you that, Can't believe we've actually got power as well.
100% right, fresh and juicy. Goals and nuts. You know what the thing is, right?
Watch out this wire, guys.
Yeah, we got a light show going on there. It's fucking Omen. Do 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 do. Try not to twist that one.
for that one. We raved it up!
The property known as Fives Court was last sold in 2003 to the Lacquer Paul family, who owns businesses in Leicester such as Rock Island, a privately run clothing manufacturers. They bought the property for $725,000 and is now approximately worth over 1.5 million, or would be in a respectable state of course. Major Cecil Leonard Knox, born 1889, who was the recipient of the Victoria Cross, our highest award for gallantry, built Fives Court in 1931. The house was called Five Courts because it had 5 courtyards. Unfortunately, in 1943, going down Bucks Hill in Nuneaton, Cecil came off his motorbike in a fatal accident where he passed away 3 hours later. He was laid to rest in the gardens of the property. His medals are still held by his family.
It takes a long time to do.
Yeah.
To get,
Move in the after picture of me.
to get cut off.